Hi Cancer, this is your April reading, monthly general. There will obviously be some, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber or you've revisited my channel, you will know that I do interim check-ins individually for the sign and elemental every few days. So every 1 or 2 days you're going to find something for your top placements on the channel. If you are watching the content but you're not subscribed, I welcome you to subscribe to help support the channel. Should this resonate, I'd love to know in the comments, and also give it a like so that I also know that you've resonated with it. Do check your top placements, like I said, your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign to get a complete and accurate picture. And yeah, let's dive in. I did do an elemental what's the tea heading into April. If you've not seen that, you might want to see that. It's about 10, 11 or 12 minutes, so they're not very long. And there's other elemental themes on the channel as well as shorts, so have a check on that. Yeah, let's have a look what's happening. So I'm just going to go for recent past, which might be what you're just overcoming, what you've, by overcoming it doesn't have to be negative, but it's an energy that you're moving out of into the current. So let's see. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, nice, and the Page of Cups. So you could recently have either met someone new who's offered you, it's maybe pertaining to love, or it could also be with regards to a collaboration, a creative project where you've had sort of an offer come in to collaborate. This could also be a person who might be not living close to you. They might be a bit far from you. I wonder if it's online. But yeah, there's been networking here, or there's been a love offer. There's been something that comes forward. Now let's look at the current energy so that we start to tie it up. This could also be that, you've had a new vibe and tribe around you, but you've also been sort of filling your own cup. Although it looks like some of you it's going to be a job offer. Currently, you seem to be going into a bit of a hermit mode where you're either deciding to take a step back from something, take some time out. I wonder if this is to do with overcoming fears and putting yourself in a better position. Let's get more cards. Current energy for all Cancer placements. King of Pentacles. Hanged Man. So yeah, you are currently, or as you watch this, you're heading into that energy. Just place it where it fits you. The April reading is also timeless. If you've been drawn to this after April, no matter how many months, it means it's for you. So you're either you've decided probably to take a little bit of step back and go with the flow by trying to put yourself in a better position. The King of Pentacles. The Hangman tells me that, you're taking currently some time out, just letting go of the tight grip of something that you've been trying to work on. Is this to do with yourself? Current energy. King of Pentacles, clarification. Four of Pentacles. So you've been holding on to something quite tightly, and I think there is a fear here. And maybe you've been self-sabotaging and keeping yourself more restricted than you need to be. Have you been holding on to your finances or some form of belief or restriction? And if you've not moved into where you've kept yourself sort of restricted and holding yourself back, I think there's a need to be more free and to release, to choose, free to move forward, to look at new things opening for you. Because if you haven't had this yet, then it's coming in, but you need to release the and free yourself a little bit. Queen of Cups also is, you know, with the Page of Cups could be the great counsel, but I feel this is your energy, you know, and I wonder if some of it has been that you've been over giving or quite holding on to something that, or someone that is supposed to be dear in your life. So let's go from current into near future. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is really telling me, you know, there's anger and there's fear here. And maybe it's time, you know, what you've been asked to do is just, you know, ask your spirit guides what you want right now. And seek, you know, the signs and the guides while you sit back and see how it comes together. The Eight of Wands. In the matters of the heart of a relationship, I'd say also make sure you speak up. With these two cards, it's telling me that, you know, you need to speak up about something as well to make sure your needs are met here. I did mention about the Queen of Cups. Are you maybe overgiving and neglecting yourself? There's a divine connection here, and the energy here is that it needs everything. I think it will work out, but I think you need to speak out, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to, and not the way you thought or imagined it would do. And I think this is the challenge here with these cards and this. And I think once you have that discussion, you might find it, let's check, if it's to do with love for Cancer. Clarification. Yeah, it is. So this is also telling you to, like I said, free yourself a little bit, probably focus yourself on you, but eventually it's probably something that's going to be blossoming. So if there is a new romance, or maybe you've had some challenge that you need to speak up on in terms of romance, this is definitely telling you to free yourself a little bit and also speak up where you need to. Don't forget to focus on you and your cups in case you fulfilling yourself, but not in a selfish way, just like really bringing back the focus onto you where maybe you've poured too much out of yourself. And I think the clarity will come in. Page of Wands here. So that's about, you know, you've got ideas around something, if it's to do with love, but there's a fear to speak up and to go forward. With clarity, I think there needs to be honesty, intention and truth. And I think also you'll find that the person you're dealing with, Magician, is also wanting to talk more and start to be more vulnerable with their feelings as well. They want to deepen the connection with you. So whether this is someone new that you've met or someone that you're going to be meeting. Now with the Magician, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands, I feel with this, if we're not talking about love, what we do have is that whatever you're working on, okay, and the ideas you have, you can actually achieve it. You can achieve what ideas you want to take forward, initiatives and drive forward with, and it's telling you to do so because you can ultimately achieve it. Okay, so that's if it's not pertaining to love. Any messages for all Cancer placements? Six of Pentacles. So yeah, it will be a give and take. Now again, going back to a relationship, for some of you, this is coming through in the reading. There is going to be a give and take, and I think there is going to be a renowned connection. Want to get over the hurdles we've just mentioned. If it's someone new, again, there is give and take in this. Now, if there is, if this is to do with your creative thoughts around a career, an idea, possibly a promotion that you want to go for with these cards, I believe this is saying that it's going to balance out. You're going to be in a better situation where you're going to balance out your finances, and there's going to be an energy of give and take within that. Whether it's a new department, environment, whatever you're working on, there's going to be a balance of the scales of like what energy you give to the job, to the role, to the department, to your creative purpose and endeavors. There's a return here, whether that's through a salary, whether it's through the breakthrough, there's a return. Now with the cards, obviously the Hangman, the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, and here we had the there's a card here, Two of Swords. You know, things might have been challenging, but there is an overcoming here for those of you that have had challenging time. And I know you might not be able to see it because obviously, you know, we're talking about near future here, so it's coming through, and it, you know, this is an April reading or timeless when you see it. So there is it's likely to be coming through soon. Now, when I say soon, some of you might think days, some of you might think 1 to 2 months. It has to be a sensible amount of time, obviously. And I know right now that you can't see it, but you're about to be content and really happy, and the scales are going to balance for you. Look at this, as I say that, Ace of Pentacles, there's a delivery from the universe in terms of your stability, your whether it's to do with a home, whether it's to do with that job promotion, let's say, or a new environment, a new job, whatever it is that is coming, you know, this is to do with. And you overcome this choice that if it's not to do with love around that, you are getting the universe. There is, you know, there is a breakthrough here being delivered to you. And you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. It's telling you it is coming through. Whatever you've been working on, you can actually bring it into your life. And the Ace of Pentacles confirms that. I think you should feel proud of yourself, Cancer. Don't look like what you've, don't look back at what you've been through or what might have, you know, be causing you to feel this, where you need to be a bit more free in terms of what you're trying to control and a difficult decision. You don't look like what you've been through. So, you know, you don't look like you've been through the hedge and back. You're actually, you know, going to be owning being in a Nine of Cups energy, which is absolutely lovely. It's someone who's growing, focusing on themselves. I think this month also speaks about self-care, self-love, really pouring back into yourself, to be honest with you, and take some time out if needed to yourself. The healing you will be experiencing during taking that time out is for no one else, and it's solely for you. You can expect for people to meet you where you are if they haven't met themselves, where they are within this. It may be time for you to do some deep introspection with the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Nine of Cups saying, you know, refocus on you, and stop looking at the things outside of yourself. It's time to focus on you, and don't feel, there could be an element of feeling isolated or defeated. Don't feel that. It's good to do soul searching, but I would not say you need to feel defeated, because we've seen the breakthrough here of what you've needed. And look at this, the Five of Wands, which tells me that you, I pulled that card without setting an intention, but there is, you know, where there has been arguments and rife and drama, this is not going to be in your energy anymore. And I think it's about that discussion that you will be having. So I think that's really important for you. I also really want to say that in whatever situation this is, if it's love and the career and the stability, it's improving. I just want to really say that the situations are improving. And you might have been stressing, you might have been self-sabotaging, there's fear, there's anger. This is your sign that things will improve. And just try to be a bit more free, because they are improving and you are moving away from any energy sapping drama. Let's look at, there is definitely, there's a breakthrough on love here, and this really is telling you whatever you're trying to get to, love, stability, money, creativity and creative endeavors, communication, clarity, whatever it is, you've got all four here. That the magician is number one. There's nothing else. It tops everything of what we've just said as a breakthrough. So, it's there, it's stating it. Okay, so before I pull a card, I want to make sure I pull for intention. Let's get some guidance and look into Cancer, all Cancer placements, please. Month of April, or whenever they are watching this. Spirit guides, please. Abundance. So yes, here I feel there's a lack mindset and there's a fear. So as soon as you free that, abundance is, the breakthrough of abundance is here. The balance, there's a rebalance. And abundance doesn't always have to be money. It can be abundance in any form. It's just breaking through, and there's some communication we said with that. It is highlighting your solar plexus chakra. For some of you, if you move into that Page of Wands and Eight of Wands, you are balanced, it's fine. But it's just about some of you where there's fear or control that you might be stopping yourself. But it's really reframing your thoughts that, if it's about self-worth, you are worth it. This card, growth, means that, and I can't help putting it with the Five of Wands, you've outgrown this situation, this drama, this energy, whatever it is. Even if it's about discussing with the person, you've not outgrown the person or the environment, although I think there's an environment you have outgrown here, and you're looking at the new horizon in which there is a breakthrough of the new, with the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands, which then ultimately leads to the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is this area where you've outgrown something, or you're going to be outgrowing your limited beliefs and fear during this time, which potentially you're going to feel like, I don't know if I sit well within this environment or whatever it is. So there's growth here, and allow yourself to feel that way. And I did say feel proud of what some of you have been through, a difficult time. So feel proud that you're still maybe have it together in terms of mentally and physically, even though it's been very difficult. Dissipating. So this is also solar plexus, and this is about procrastination. But not only procrastination, it's about, not wanting to move because you feel so overwhelmed. Maybe it's fear, like I said. Maybe it's also about just not wanting to look beyond the box that's in front of you, the telly, where in fact you've got a beautiful bird here that has something to tell you if you just refocus and not sort of sit back on your creative endeavors, your dreams, whatever you're trying to manifest. So that's actually beautiful. Let's pull you a card. This is an affirmation for your soul and for April's reading, for all Cancer placements. I honor how I want to feel. So that's beautiful. That's really where I've said about focusing on your self-care, focusing a little bit on you. And so honouring how you feel is important. I couldn't help while I was pulling that card to focus that this also connects to the heart chakra. So just if you need to do the healing we've mentioned, time out for yourself to recenter yourself. And then that also came out, I honour how I want to feel. I think that is really needed to recognise yourself. Can we have a spirit animal for Cancer, please? Yes. Higher calling, it's the lion. And again, I see yellow, so all about action and being motivated and having the energy. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment by your side. Make noble choices within your life. Beautiful card. So Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next readings. Bye for now.